Hello guys, today is day 3 of learning series Long with me. Today I will share you about what I have learned in day 4 series. We discuss about motion model in day 2 and day 3. Now we are discussing about TCP IP model, IP Internet Protocol. This is mostly teaching, which is mostly a teaching reference, and TCP IP is like practical model. Whereas OSI is theoretical model and TCP/IP is it's like already in practice. Drawbacks of OSI model is when it is in finishing stage, there is already a higher model that is already in practice, that is TCP/IP model. TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, and Internet Protocol. IP means Internet Protocol. I think you have these are the TCP/IP conversation. Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. Next is like TCP/IP model. It can be 4 layers or 5 layers. Let's discuss about 4-layer program layer and its function and roughly OSI. Okay. First one is application. I have already told you application layer is user facing protocols. Okay, I think this is like user interfaces and data sharing and data retrieving or data seeing. What are you working on with the applications? They provide some services, and in OSI layer it is combination of presentation layer plus application layer. I have already told you what is presentation layer, I think, right? In presentation layer, what is done? There is like data encoding and compression is done in presentation layer, and application service is like application layer. What is it? It is user interface between the software applications and the user. Transport layer. So in 4-layer program, application layer becomes presentation layer plus application layer in roughly OSI model. OSI model, they are presentation layer, application layer, right? Combination of these two contains application layer. And transport layer. Transport layer, I already told you, end-to-end communication and ports. Transport layer is transport layer. Okay. In application layer, there is also like session layer is included. So application layer includes 3 layers according to OSI model. Okay, and internet, logical addressing or routing. This is like internet means network layer in OSI model. Okay, I think you have heard about it. Internet is network layer. Network layer, what is done? Routing, logical addressing, and which includes router. So this also includes router and also includes deals with traffic IP related. I have already told you router deals with IP related traffic. This is network layer. Network layer is internet layer. Okay, and network access layer. Network access layer. This is like combination of physical transmission and local. That means OSI layer 1, 2. I think we have here, right? Physical layer plus data link layer. Physical layer, their data is converted into bits. Data link layer, I think we have right? Data link layer which deals with MAC addresses. Okay, the MAC addresses traffic. The traffic deals with MAC addresses, so switch is related. And here physical layer plus data link layer is network access layer in TCP 4 layer model. I think you understand it. Like for example, TCP 4 layer model, application layer is divided into in OSI model 3 layers. Those are application layer, presentation layer, session layer. These 3 layer combination is application layer. Transport layer becomes transport layer. Network layer becomes internet layer. Network layer, I think you know, right? Routing, and which deals with router related. Router is like deals with traffic related to IP address. Network access layer, that is physical layer plus data link layer. I think you understand 4 layer. Okay, I think you understand the 4 layer, right? This is about 4 layer. Let's discuss about 5 layer. 5 layer version. It is also called as modern teaching. I mean common. For example, application layer is application layer. Next transport layer. Next network or internet layer. Data link layer. Physical layer. So what is added? Data link layer is added. So we are not dividing these two. In 4 layer we are dividing these two into network access layer. I think you understand, right? Application layer is like session layer plus presentation layer plus application layer in OSI model. Transport layer is transport layer. Network internet means it deals with IP related routing, logical address. Data link layer deals with switch. Okay, and physical layer deals with bits. Okay, I think you understand, right? This is about 5 layer version. What is the difference between 5 layer and 4 layer version? Data link layer is added in 5 layer and remaining all the same. Why OSI model is not accepted? Why TCP model is accepted? I think you understand. In my opinion, I have understood that OSI model is like when finishing of OSI model is like this. In between TCP IP model already in practical. It is theoretical. It's still in theoretical, but TCP IP model already in practical model, already doing usage in internet and nowadays. Okay, I think this is the drawback you can say. But theoretically, if you learn OSI model step by step, I mean it's like step by step, and OSI model, TCP model is very easy for you. Theoretically is very best because of what is going on in data link layer, what is going on session layer. In session layer, session logins and session tokens are what is going on presentation layer, how data is encrypted and how decrypted, in which way decrypted and what is ASCII encoding. So we have to learn OSI model compulsory. I think this is I have understood. I have to learn OSI model very deeply in further days. So this is about TCP IP model. Okay, I think let's discuss about TCP IP model Protocols is right rules. For example, it's like eating the food with a particular item. I think in a particular item in particular country. In China there is chopsticks. This is the rule. This is not a rule. It is like a rule. Although it is not a rule, you can eat it with hand or not. But although it is not rule, but it is like the rule. No common rule. So here also there are some rules that they have to follow. Okay, let's say first application layer. What are the protocols you will learn? HTTP, HTTPS, DNS. What is DNS? What is DHCP? This is application layer you will learn. In transport layer, what is the protocol? I think already told you. TCP, UDP. It is connection oriented. It is connectionless protocol. It is used as segments. It is used in datagrams. It is in live session. It is used in live sessions. So next is internet layer or network layer. You can almost like network layer. Network layer I already told you routing, right? What are linked with in routing? IP, internet protocol. Okay, IP and routing. Next one, data link layer. I think you know that, right? I think I have learned data link layer. What is there? Switch is there. What is the dealing with switch? MAC address. And also I have learned in this layer we will learn about Ethernet and also ARP. Next, physical layer. Physical layer is like what is physical layer? It is converting the data into bits. It is like cabling. Physical layer can be also wireless by signals. So you will learn these protocols in further classes in deeper level. I think I have learned this, and I will learn this. Okay, next is data units, right? What is encapsulation done? I already told you what is encapsulation. Data is not high is not sent as high. It is divided into H is divided into bits 01 program. High is divided into 01 program, and it is sent like this. I think so. In each layer there is a unit. High is sending. So for example, application layer. Application layer is you open the chat box, you send high. So data is data. Transport layer. This high is divided into segments. If it is TCP, segments. If it is UDP, datagrams. Internet. It is like packet. So what is packet? What is done in internet? IP address. Okay. What is IP address means? Source packet means source address, destination IP, and some segment. Next, data link layer. What is done? Data link layer already told you what is done in MAC address. MAC address MAC address is added to this packet. You can say packet plus MAC address source, MAC address destination. So physical layer is like bits. Okay. This is about encapsulation in 4 layer. I think 5 layer TCP IP model. Okay. This is about the class. I hope you can encourage me so that I can study more, and I will post what I have learned in this further videos. I hope you guys can encourage me. Because of your support, I can learn more, and I will revise more topics in further classes. Okay.